Hello, welcome back to my channel. Happy Thursday. I keep thinking today's Friday, but today's actually only Thursday. I am getting ready to leave to go and babysit for the family that I tutored for yesterday. They're like just a good family friend, so I'm gonna go babysit for them for a few hours. They're like the mom and dad's schedule it overlaps within like a few hours, so they get off like within 3 hours of each other. So I'm gonna watch them until their mom gets home. Hi, bud. This morning I basically just did my normal morning routine. I worked out, I worked on some stuff, and actually if you follow Hello Third Grade on Instagram, which if you don't, you should, she's one of my really good friends, and she posted about, I feel like I always talk about her, but like she always just has the best ideas and I just steal everything that she does. Anyway, she posted about getting these two like big chairs for her classroom on OfferUp, and she had offered the lady, like I think the lady had them listed for like 40 or something, and then so she said she'd give them to Jessica for like 30 maybe, and it was two big chairs, so like 15 bucks each isn't that bad, and I think they're in pretty good condition. And then I guess when Jessica got there, she was like, oh, you can just have them for free because they're for your class, blah blah blah. So I contacted a bunch of people this morning, like probably 15 people on OfferUp that are like in my area, just like different seating options that I think would be kind of cool. So, and I basically just said like, you know, I'm a second grade teacher in the area, and I do flexible seating, and I kind of really quickly explained what flexible seating was, and that, you know, that chair or whatever it was would be like a perfect thing for my classroom. And then if they would be willing to go like a lower price, some of them I offered a certain price, and then some of them I just said like, would you be willing to go down? Like on the ones that were like way more expensive, I just said, would you be willing to go down in price? And then the other ones I said like, if it was say like 15, I'd be like, oh, would you take, I don't know, like 10 or something. So I had a couple people message me. I had one message me about like what are those chairs called? They're like director's chairs, I think. The ones that are like directors sit in, like for movies. And it was gonna be $10 for both of them, but I wasn't sure about fitting them in my car. And then I was afraid if I met him and then they didn't fit in my car, then I'd feel bad because then I had to meet me. And I don't have, like, my car and Skylar's car is pretty much like the same size inside, so I don't have a truck like so close to me. Like my parents don't live that close. It'd be kind of a waste for them to like drive all the way out here. So I just told him no, because I have another lady who's offering like some higher, because I want some higher chairs for the kids to sit in. So I really want higher chairs and a higher table, but I don't think the table that goes with it is higher, or at least I don't think it raises. It's like right at the level of the chairs, but they're like pleather chairs. I don't know how to explain them. She said I could have them for $8, and then I'm asking her about the table and she hasn't run me back yet, so I'm still waiting to hear for that. But I figured I'd like those probably better than the director's chairs, even though the director's chairs might have been really cool if I had painted them, but I don't know. I also don't want to get like too much stuff in my room. But anyway, the whole point of the story was that someone did write me back. They had six of them, I think, 6 stools, and they look like they're like homemade. They look like they're made out of like the big rolls of something, like the actual roll part of it. So it's got like 2 large wood circles on either side, and then it's got like the big like wooden piece that goes down the middle, and they're all like done up and like painted and stuff. I think I'm gonna repaint them, even though they are already painted for like kids' room basically, but I do think I'm gonna repaint them probably, or maybe not all of them, but a couple of them. But they were listed for $30, which would have been $5 each, and I messaged him and I think I just said like, would you go any lower? Because $30 I was like, I don't want to pay, like, I still don't even want to pay like 20, but I know if I offer like $10, then he's just gonna be like, no. So I just say like, can you take anything lower? And then I'll just see what they say. And he was like, no, you can have them for free. I like, for your classroom, sure, you can have them. And I was like, sweet. So I'm gonna go pick those up this evening and hope that they are like as good as they look in the picture. So I'll show you guys when I get those. That would be pretty cool. So anyway, I'm gonna go and head over there now, and I'll catch you guys later. Alright, I am back, and it is so incredibly hot today. Like when I was driving, I think my car said it was 105, and it's one thing for it to be hot outside and you're not like really doing much, or you're like inside a building all day or whatever, but like when you are out running errands and just like out doing things in and out of the car or whatever, it is so hot. Oh my gosh. So I went and babysat, went to Hobby Lobby to get some t-shirts because I needed to do another round of shirts, and I got some other things that I kind of want to play around with. I'll show you guys what I got in just a second. But and then I went to Aldi, and I'll show you what I got there as well. Actually, I'll just tell you what I got because I think I'm going to show it in a like back to school haul video in the near future. But I got some lap desks. I have them in my car, that's why I'm not going to show you. But I bought some lap desks. I had seen them there last weekend, and I kind of talked myself out of it because I was like, I don't need them. But they were $2.99 a piece, and I kept thinking about it, and I was like, I should just go back. So when after I went to babysat, I justified the purchase because I had made some money babysitting. So I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go get them because I'll regret it if I don't. So $3 is not bad at all, because I think at Hobby Lobby they are $7.99. I could be wrong, $7.99 maybe, but then you can use, you know, 40% off coupon, but that still doesn't put them that cheap. And then I know some people have posted at the ones at Walmart, and I have one of those as well. I have one from Walmart and one from Hobby Lobby currently, and then the one from Hobby Lobby, I guess, or sorry, the one from Walmart currently is $3.99 on their website for sale, but I don't know if in stores it would be on sale too. So yeah, and they only have the one color, which is a really pretty color. It's like a turquoisey, but I have that one, the turquoisey, and then I have a yellow one for Hobby Lobby, which is actually broken. One of my kids stepped on it, so it's a little bit broken. It still kind of works, but yeah. And then I just went to Aldi and I had picked up a blue, a red, and a green. Those are the only colors they had. They were just like primary colors, which is kind of unfortunate because it's not my favorite colors, but for $3 you can't beat it. And then I ran to those people's house to get the stools, which there was only 5 stools in the picture. There were 6, so I'm missing the yellow one, which is kind of unfortunate because that was like the one that I'm like, oh, I won't paint that one because it's yellow, and I'm like, I'll keep it yellow. But I guess I'll paint all of them because maybe I might leave one of the pink ones, I don't know. So I have some ideas for those because they definitely need to like have some TLC. And then I had someone else contacting me and say that they would do, I found some like lawn chairs, and they said that they would do them for $5 for the set. So I'm gonna meet them this weekend to go get that. So at Hobby Lobby, I picked up one of these. I'm wanting to, and maybe I shouldn't even say it on here because someone's gonna like steal my idea, I don't know. I want to make like a pennant for my classroom with, I think, like my name on it or something like personalized. And so I got that just to like kind of play around with it. And then I also grabbed a pillowcase and something else for my classroom. I kind of just want to play around and see how I like it. And then I also got 2 of these pouches. So I've used, I think I grabbed a gray one before. I made it for someone for a bridal shower. I put her new last name on it, and so but I want to play around with these for like teacher ones to see if that's something that we could potentially add to the Etsy shop, just to kind of branch out from just t-shirts, because I do want to branch out more. I just hadn't had like the time or the motivation to do it when I was in school. So that's that. Currently I am making some dinner, so I made some chicken on the George Foreman because I'm just going to do a salad. Skylar picked up himself some food to go from our favorite Mexican place, and I stayed strong. So I kind of burnt the top of it a little bit, but that's okay. And then I also made some, I guess I should turn this off. I made some eggs in the Instant Pot, some boiled eggs. If you like boiled eggs and you have an Instant Pot and you haven't tried making your eggs in the Instant Pot, I highly, highly recommend it. I do the egg button, and then it's on normal. This is what my screen looks like when I do it. It's whatever the normal is, and then high, and then 9 minutes. So I think that that's what I haven't done it in a while, so I'm hoping that that was what was perfect for me. Because if you don't do it long enough, then they are like super gooey inside, which is gross to me. I like them like really cooked, but they don't, at this time, they don't have like the gray on the yolk at all. But they are so easy to peel, you guys. Like, they basically just fall out of the shell. I don't know how it happens, but the Instant Pot is amazing and I love it. So you just put like a little teeny tiny bit of water in the bottom. I think like maybe 1 cup or something like that. I don't know, I don't really measure it out anymore. So I'm gonna make myself a salad and try and be healthy, which I don't want to. I really wish I could have Mexican food, but I am trying to follow, like very loosely, but trying to follow like Weight Watchers program by just tracking my points, just because I think for me, I'm like really bad with portion control, and that's something like especially during summer, like because I'm home a lot of the time, I'll just like pig out and I don't realize how much I eat of something at one time if I'm not, because I'm not very good at controlling like a portion. So with doing the Weight Watchers, it like limits how much I'm gonna have of each thing, which is really good for me, and then I can still have like the foods that I want, but it does limit to how much I can have of that, which is perfect for me. I've never done Weight Watchers before, so I don't know that I'm even necessarily doing it correct, but I basically just looked up how many points I would need for my body and like my weight and everything, and then I just track like throughout the day. There's a little website on my, there's a website on my phone, duh. There's a website that you can type in like the different things for the, I guess it's like the, is it macros? The like fat, yeah, I guess it'd be macros, fat, protein, fiber, and carbs that the item has, and it tells you how many points it is. So I've been doing that, and yesterday I kind of slacked a little bit. So you get like extra points throughout the week that you can use whenever you want, and it's a pretty good amount of points. I think it's like 49 or something like that. And so I was trying to like figure out, and I'm sure I probably could have just figured out yesterday, but I think what I'll do instead is just, rather than having those extra points, just try and stick to my points every single day, and then 1 day a week let myself just not keep track, because basically it'd be like the same thing as me just using all those 49 points in 1 day, because I'm pretty good about, or I've been pretty good about just like keeping the points for each day, like not using any of those extra points. So that's kind of my plan right now. I'm really hot because all this food is around me that's really hot, so I'm gonna go, I'm gonna make my salad, I'm gonna eat, and then sit down for the night and get started on some koozies. Hello. Not good morning. I do that every time I want to say good morning. It is currently 2:30. It is Friday, and I just got done filming, which is why I'm in this room. I filmed the summer, what do you call it? The summer tag from Creative Scribbles and Social Speechy. This is like my little setup, if you've ever seen it, or if you haven't seen it, I should say. I just burned my leg though on this lamp. This light, I didn't realize the light actually got hot, which I know sounds really dumb, but the new lights like don't really get hot anymore, the new like LED ones, but that one burned my leg. And I'm dying right now because it is so warm in here from the lights, and then this room just already gets like way warmer than the rest because there's no blinds in here. And the sun beats in here like first thing in the morning. So I was gonna show you the reason I'm in here still. Let me set my water down. It's gonna spill, I bet. So I was gonna show you guys, I made this pillow today for my classroom for next year. This says this is our classroom, and then I wanted to do two different designs of pillows that you could have in your classroom. So what I did for mine, which it wouldn't come like this, but for mine I just did it double-sided just because I didn't want to buy 2 pillows. Or well, actually I didn't even think of it at the store yesterday. I only bought one just to play around with it, and then this is what I decided to do. But I couldn't decide what design I wanted, and I wanted to be able to photograph both of them for a cover photo. So then I also did this one, Home Sweet Classroom, which I can't decide which one I like better. Tell me down below, which one do you like better? This is Our Classroom or Home Sweet Classroom? I think that they're both the cutest things ever, and I cannot wait to have this in my classroom. I think it'd be super cute on like my teacher chair. It's not something I'd want the kids to necessarily use because I do think it's a little bit like, I guess, delicate versus just like a cushion that I have in the room, but I do think it would look really cute on like a teacher chair or a couch or something like that in a classroom. So I'm going to be posting that to Etsy hopefully tonight, so hopefully it'll already be out by the time you see this video. If not, it'll be out like really soon. And then I also made these, which I think I'm gonna post. I haven't decided yet. I've seen a lot of like pencil pouches, but I haven't seen like a lot of people selling them, so I wanted to just kind of try it and see. So I made my friend Jessica over at Hello Third Grade, I made her one. I'm gonna mail it to her. And then I made myself one, so I gave her the gray because I wanted to photograph both colors. So I couldn't decide what color I wanted, and I just went with the beige for myself. The only thing is her letters were acting a little bit funky, so I'm hoping that that's kind of one of the reasons that I don't know if I'm going to end up doing that or not, because I'm afraid if the letters fall off, and then I don't know. So that's what I was working on this morning. And then I also we finished up the koozies that we had to redo. Oh, Axel waits outside for me. Also, we still have not finished the floor. Hi, were you just waiting so patiently for me? He gets his cone off tomorrow, yay! And he waits patiently too, but he's always patient. So the only problem about filming videos when you don't have anything else to do for the day is I'm like totally ready now. Got a full face of makeup and my hair's all done, and I have absolutely nothing to do the rest of the day but like stuff just here at the house. And I was gonna film it tomorrow. I should have just done it tomorrow because we have to leave tomorrow to go take him to the vet, and we're gonna go visit my husband's family and stuff, but oh well. It is what it is, I guess. So I think the rest of the day I'm going to probably get those pictures up on, actually I probably do that right now, the Etsy listings, the couple of pictures I want to take with like the stuff to post to Instagram. And I think that's pretty much it. I don't have a big to-do list today. I got a lot of work done this morning. I got a bunch of new designs up. I got new first day t-shirts up. I put those up, actually that was last night, that wasn't this morning. I put those up last night, so if you want to check those out, I will have the link down below. Last year we had to stop selling them before it was like some people's first day of school. My first day of school was like way earlier than people who start after Labor Day, so people were still wanting them, and like we just couldn't do anymore because we had so many orders, so we had to start turning people down, which I felt really bad about, but like there was just no way. So I'm trying to get them out earlier this year for people who want them, and like encourage people to get them earlier rather than later, just because I don't want the same thing to happen again. So I haven't decided if I'm gonna make myself a new one yet. We all know I will, but I keep telling myself like, you already have a shirt, you don't need to make a new one, but I'll probably make a new one. So anyway, I'm gonna go and I'll catch up with you guys later. Good morning, happy Sunday. I am just going to end off the vlog. I never got to end it last night because we got home kind of late. It was like 9:30 by the time we got home, and I just basically sat down and watched some Riverdale. So I was gonna show you guys Axel. I don't think I said anything yesterday after the vet, so they said he is fine, but he needs his cone on for like a few more days. They said when they took the staples out that there was like a couple spots that were just like not quite healed all the way, so just for precaution to like keep his cone on. I've looked at it and it looks perfectly healed to me. There's like some redness, but it was where the staples were taken out. So I just have his donut on. We keep his cone on at night, but like during the day I just figure as long as we're keeping an eye on him, it's fine. And I just have the donut on him because he keeps like scratching at himself, because I think or like licking at himself, because I think he hasn't been able to do it in such a long time that he like just has all the itchies. So that's an update on Axel. But other than that, I'm doing great, huh? He got to go swimming yesterday. He wasn't super into it. We like tried to get him in the pool, and he enjoyed like swimming around. Like he didn't immediately just want to get out the second he was in. but he, like, every time he'd go to swim, he would like inhale water, and so then he'd start coughing, and then it would make him mad because he's coughing a bunch. Did you need to go outside? So yeah, silly. But he didn't hate it, so that's good. And Jagger actually did really well at the pool yesterday. I was a little nervous just because he's so old and like he has so many health problems and stuff, but he did pretty good. We haven't taken him to the pool in a while, which is why I was like kind of nervous about it. I have a piece of dog hair in my mouth and that's disgusting. But he kind of like knew his limits, I think, which was good. Like he normally would go in the pool and like chase after the ball if Skylar throws it in the pool, and like he would go swim back and forth, and now he kind of just gets in and like stands on this step where he can still stand, and the water comes up to like, it basically covers his back but his head's out, and he knew to just like stay right there, and then he does this like little tiny turn around and then gets right back out. So he kind of knew his limits. So speaking of, oh, his brother outside. You want to go out there? He's like, wait, what? You told me you wanted to go out. So anyway, I'm not going to vlog today, I don't think. I'm just going to do a serious deep clean in the house. Like I want to just deep clean everything like to the max. That's kind of my goal today because I don't really have anything else to do. I do have jury duty, the like makeup stuff tomorrow. I don't know if I actually have to I have to go, or if like it's going to be another kind of standby thing where I'm gonna have to call. I need to call tonight and like figure that out. So I'm not going to vlog today, just take today off, but I will see you guys in my next video. My teacher summer tag video, I filmed it a couple days ago, should be up today, so it should be up before this video, so make sure you check that out. I will have it like in a card somewhere or something, so check that out if you haven't already. And I think that's it. So if you haven't already thumbs up this video, make sure you thumbs it up, and if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you can stay updated every time I upload. And I'll catch you guys in my next video.